Hello from the studio. Yeah, I said I would talk about some of the artworks I've done and some of the inspiration behind it. A series that still hasn't left properly. It'll come back, and I'm sort of looking back into it just now. Is about displacement, about how population has changed here, life has changed here over quite a long period of time. And one thing that I did a few years ago was I went into a museum and had a look at census results, population results. And at the moment, we're facing, a lot of schools shutting down, a lot of shutdown over the past few years, aging population, a lot of stuff that's affecting rural areas all over the country, probably all over the world. And there's a couple of local schools that are either been mothballed or in the process of being mothballed. But looking at the census census results from, hang on. So people come to the Highlands thinking it's, remote, rural, wild, people don't live here. But in Gairloch parish in 1851, there's 5,000 people lived here. Now, the parish, it's just under 1,000. So there was a lot of people left the area for various reasons. You can look up the history. It's all over the place. If you don't know about it, I suggest you do look it up. And as an example for schools, which really surprised me when I was looking at it, in this area, in Strath, there was 150 children. In Melvig, which is a few miles further out the road, there was 88. South Airedale, there was 48. So a lot of these places had schools of their own at that time. Inverasdale, 92. So Inverasdale School is no longer operational. Melvig certainly hasn't been for a long time. So yeah, quite fascinating. But some of the work I did for that ended up in an exhibition in 2013 in Gairloch Museum, and I'll put a link to it in the comments. So this is one of the works. There's quite a lot more, but this is one, and it's called Shadowland, and it's like 90 by 90 centimeters, and yeah, it's painted with peat, which people used to use for firewood or fire for burning, and yeah, some bits out of a book. Wax is a preservative, and it's basically yeah, a reflection of the people that lived here and what they left behind. This is another smaller one in a similar vein. I think I used some paint on that as well, but again, peat, wax, some pieces out of a book about the Highlands. Drawing in my sketchbook, another sketchbook drawing, and a newspaper article from 2012, so that was kind of when I was working on this project. And what this says is true. It was kind of yeah, we were kind of brought up to leave the area, to look for employment elsewhere. Another sketch in the sketchbook with. So yeah, there's a lot more works in that vein. I'll need to dig them out. They're kind of scattered all over the place, but it's, like I say, it's an issue. It's affecting lots and lots of rural areas at the moment. Yeah, aging population, they need people to do the jobs, and there aren't enough people. But anyway, you can see more about that exhibition if you go onto my website and go to the web archive page, and it's under Reflect Connect. Yeah, hope you enjoy.